could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time, you got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off, what do you like? Make a dream job, no 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring. How you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hey guys, what's going on? Rabid here. So I apologize again for yesterday. We did not go live because it was the little one's birthday. So here we are live today. Now my days are all messed up. I already failed on the intro. As you can see, I was a little late on hitting the button. YouTube is popping up a whole bunch of new things they never had before. So I don't know if they changed a bunch of stuff. There's something going on there. I got to see what they're doing. But yeah, crazy. Anyway, wonder how my what the Slurpee. Wonder how my 25 jazz miners will fare on ETC after the merge. FML. Oh, that's insane. You know, obviously, if you got 25 jazz miners, that's pretty much the most efficient way you could possibly mine Ethereum Classic. Those things are absolute beasts. So if it's going to be profitable for anyone, it's probably going to be profitable for, you know, at least you. Obviously, GPUs cannot compete with that in any way, shape, or form. We got Stingy. Thank you for the 50 knock. I can hardly wait to see some Canadian biscuits. I'm so excited. Some real Canadian biscuits. Everyone, welcome to the Rabid Food channel. Anyway, one thing I was not aware but I'm not sure of, Stingy, is in Norway and Europe, is a biscuit considered like a dinner biscuit or is it a cookie? Now, I do have something to show you. I just don't know if I have the right thing yet. So we might have to clarify this. Based in Canada, you know, they are kind of two different things. But anyway, let's do a quick roll call, talk about things, and, you know, go from there. So we got Red Putts, we got Oofer, what's going on? Jarl Gray Bear, King Mining, Techman TV. Scrolling through. Oh, there we go. One and only. Fudweiser. What's going on? Just the miner. Scrolling through. What do we got? Who do we got here? Scrolling. You guys just talking back and forth like crazy. I think Dizzy IKEA, what's going on? Lauza, Rabid milking that FUD around death. Hey, you know what? Maybe, but allegedly, you know, it's not really FUD. Yes, there's a lot of fear and stuff going on with it, but at the same time, it's a lot of information that we do. People have to realize what's happening. Things will definitely be changing. So, you know, there is a lot of fear around Ethereum ending because things are definitely going to change here, especially for GPUs. We got Kia Enigma Adventures. We got Yash Raleigh. Travelers Travel. What's going on? Hugo Down. What's happening? It just jumped on me. Hopefully I'm caught up. Quincy Jackson, Yash Walui, Dennis Matovich, Chris Stewart, Philip Kawan. Yeah, craziness. It's Fuddy Wuddy now. Yeah. D-Mining, what's going on? No fear, Rabid is here. Hey, that's a nice rhyme. That might be another good shirt too. Anyway, let's get into the Food Network at first here. If you're watching this later and you first time you're checking a live stream, you're probably like, what are you talking about? So Stingy, he's from Norway. And, you know, he always likes to see some Canadian things. So we like to show him some stuff every once in a while. So I can start with this right here. This is a cookie, homemade cookie right there. So here you can see the homemade cookie. So there is a chocolate cookie with some macadamia nuts kind of in it. You can only see one there. The rest are kind of in the middle. And we had the little one's birthday. So I also brought her ice cream cake or whatever's left of it currently. And before it melts on us here. So here we got our, you know, it's like a triple layer ice cream cake. And this thing was really, really good. But yeah, so we had an ice cream cake for her birthday here, a 20-incher. It was nice. I kind of got icy and stuff all over me now. So I'm trying not to touch too many things. But yeah, so yeah, that's what we had for the birthday. I thought I'd showcase that for you as well because we still had some left. So awesome. There we go. So there's some things for you to see. Hopefully, you know, I don't know if that was the proper biscuit or not for you. And if it wasn't, you know, I'll try to get like the dinner biscuit types of thing possibly made for you if we can or not. But we'll see. I don't know which one you actually wanted. So hopefully you could actually see that. So yeah, there you go. Awesome. Anyway, let's actually, guys, give me a minute here because before we get into this, I'm gonna have to take this ice cream cake back upstairs so it doesn't melt on us during the stream. So, you know, take a quick pee break, get a drink or something. I'm gonna hit the insert ad button and I'll be right back while I run this up. All right, I'm back. I don't know if you got the ad or not, but here we go. You're so lucky to be able to eat Canadian food. It was pretty good. Can't lie there. All right. So I ran up there, ran back. Hopefully, you know, some of you had ads, some of you might not have. I'm not sure, but let's see it. Well, that ended fast. What ended fast? What happened? What did we talk about? The food thing? Just international food, no such thing. Yeah, that's true. That is all just like an international thing. But you know, everywhere we look, some things are Canadian only that we've been showing here that says right on it, Canada only. But yeah, so let's actually talk about things. I threw up a poll here. Let's see what we got going on. Will the merge happen September 19th or sooner? We got 46% of you saying yes, 54 saying no. So obviously we have a lot of skepticism saying this isn't going to happen in September 19th or sooner. Remember, they did say it could happen in September, and some parts could be fast tracked where it could happen even sooner, which is why we put September 19th or sooner. So due to Ethereum track record, yeah, will it go through? You know, I think this time it possibly is. And because the way that, remember, they said, you know, it's going to happen sometime in the summer. Then it went sometime during the year. And then it said sometime, I guess, what was it? Sometime it'll be ready when it's ready. And then now, you know, they actually put a date on it. So it's kind of interesting. Now, it's not an official date. It's a soft date. And this is all pretty much dependent on the third testnet. So Gorali or whatever it's called. So originally we had Rupstein, we had Sapoli. They both merged successfully. So, you know, they had the first two test nets 3 to 4 weeks apart. Everything went, you know, good enough that they said these are successful merge tests. And now we have the third and final merge test coming on. And this is their largest test net that they have. And it's supposed to represent mainnet. And if it goes through successful, they allegedly are saying they are confident that mainnet will merge successfully as well. And that's why we will see after, if that goes through successfully, we could potentially see the merge happen on mainnet September 19th or sooner, which is around the time the difficulty bomb was set to go off again. So everything's following within the timelines and having a kind of soft date. They're just trying to put more of a stamp on it. But could something fail in the next test day? Yes, for sure. Something could definitely fail. Now, why? Now, the timeline I kind of foresee for Ethereum, there's a lot of kind of mixed reactions out there. Like, why would they do this in a bear run? Doesn't make sense. One, you can't really pull your ETH out, so they don't have to worry about a massive ETH2 price crash. But at the same time, ETH is also, you know, cheaper, so more people could be buying in. Ethereum has a massive user base. It's one of the largest networks in crypto. So as miners, I know we all say, you know, Ethereum's going to die. You don't have the miners talking about them. That means the gamers won't be talking about them. So they're going to lose a lot of spotlights in terms of certain blog posts and stuff like that. But still, we can't argue the fact that the user base is absolutely huge. So it kind of goes back and forth. Traders are saying Ethereum has a chance to explode in price. It's going to go huge. And miners are saying it's going to die. So, you know, depending on the boat and which way you're looking in on it is a totally different thing. But there's a lot more users than miners. So it's hard to say. You know, I don't know what Ethereum price is going to do. On top of that, they're going to be undergoing, which I'm still not sure about. Some of you guys may have heard about the triple halving. And then there's also the rumors about, you know, obviously when you're a staker, all the block rewards are going to be going to the people on POS. You're going to get an APY and, you know, transaction fees. But there's also the triple halving side. I don't know if that's still what they're going to be doing, but if you're unfamiliar with the triple halving, that's pretty much what it sounds like. As we know, a halving is a reduction in block rewards by half. So in theory, with the staking going in, the miners going, it's supposed to be going through a triple halving, which means the block rewards will go from 2 to 1. And then from there, it's going to halve again to 0.5. And then it's going to be like 0.25 of a block reward. So that's going to be a very small emission coming in. So you're going to have your APY on top of very minimal gains on the staking side. But then there's also, you know, people saying they're going to be getting all these gains because it's good. So I don't know which frame rate Ethereum is going once it moves to POS with the triple halving, if that's still going to be a thing or not, or if they're still going to be doing, you know, the same way they're doing right now with all of that going to the stakers, because a couple of weeks back I seen stakers saying, oh yeah, now we're going to be making loss because of the block rewards. Yes, they're going to be getting that, but if the triple halving goes through, they're not really going to be getting that much. So I don't know there. But anyway, the timeline, I really think they want to have sharding and everything in place by the next bull run. Sharding is when you actually have the ability to withdraw and fully use the Eth2 ecosystem. That's what I think they do want ready by 2025. And, you know, that's just kind of the timeline I kind of see there. I don't know how it's going to play out in any way, shape, or form there. So I'm just going to end this poll now. We still have a vast majority saying no, so only time will tell. I do know I was caught a bit of Misfit mining last night, and I see Max Voltage as well as Hawk mining crypto. They have a bet going on for $100 to see if it'll go through. Max Voltage is saying yes, it'll happen on the 19th or earlier. And Hawk says, no, it's not going to happen. So, you know, it's going to be really interesting to follow that up and see when this actually comes into play. We just got, you know, the ideas from you guys, what you guys think. And that's that. Now, you know, now the major question on all of our minds is, you know, what is mining for GPUs going to look like at that point? And I did release this video here. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. But, you know, the end is nigh, what GPU miners must realize. And a lot of people don't realize this. There are more people waking up, but I do have my charts right here. So in this live stream, this is kind of what I want to play with you guys, is this whole thing right here. Now, let me find a proper screen where we could see all this. So I might have to adjust one. I'm going to adjust one here so we can actually get it proper. So let's go to this. Nope. I'm going to do some adjustments. Like, there we go. So where is it? We're going to come in here. Not quite yet. Just going to get this to a nice, you know, middle ground where we can see everything. Kinda. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, we can kind of see it there, I guess. Not quite. Darn it. Sorry, guys. Just doing some minor adjustments here just to make sure. There we go. We'll have to go with something like that, I guess. And then if I scroll down, will it bring us to the next one? Yes. So this is last all-time highs. I don't have the numbers brought into this yet, so this is the one we're going to be editing. This is what I'm going to keep just for right now. So I kind of duplicated this. But we're going to be looking at this. I plan on putting in potentially... Oh, man, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough for us. A little bit smaller. Let's kind of go like so. There we go. Now we should be able to see it all. So we're going to be changing some numbers around here. Everything auto updates. It does its thing. And we're just going to have an idea, you know, of how much money is going to be coming in from these other coins. Now, in theory, if you look at this, obviously there's a lot more hash rate that could come in on Ethereum to where it finally starts balancing out. But the other coins, they're not paying miners nearly enough to support their networks, which means miners are going to have to quit. It really going to come to, I know mining will be profitable still for some people. It's also going to come down to how much of an increased gain we're going to see across the other coins. Yes, crypto will go up. Next bull run, things will go up. It also depends on how many miners quit and, you know, things like this. But it really comes down to miners quitting. Now, I know we're going to buy, everyone wants to go out there. GPUs are getting cheap. This is getting cheap. If every miner goes out there and keeps on expanding their farm, it's not going to be profitable for anybody at all. I'm 100% set, prepared, and ready to turn off my GPUs because I cannot see any profitability. Next bull run, like, think about this. You know, I did go over this in this video. What if the next bull run is less profitable than the current bear market right now with Ethereum? Seriously, think about it. That could be a thing. This is how we're talking about how profitability could drop. It's going to be totally different than previous bull runs here. It's going to be worse than any crypto winter that GPUs have seen, because right now, Ethereum in the current bear market is still paying more than all these other coins combined at their all-time highs. So that's pretty crazy thinking about that. And no one's really thinking about it or looking at it that perspective. They're just thinking, oh, this coin's going to pump. Yeah, but then it also comes down to how many miners are still in these networks. But, you know, let's just do a quick thing, run through this. So let's go for Ergo for a quick example here. It's at $1.77 currently, and it's making about $61. It's paying out to the miners on the blockchain $61,171 per day right now. So let's just have a look at this. We're gonna get rid of this, and like I said, if Ergo goes 100x, that's gonna be worth $177 per Ergo. Bam. That is $6.1 million now that Ergo is going to be paying out. That's in the next bull run going 100x. That's a massive price gain. If we look back at Ergo's last all-time high in the last bull run that just went by, it was at $18. $18. And here we're looking at $177, and that's 6.1%. So we still, if Ergo was hit 100x, Ethereum is still paying out 67% of all miner revenue. It's at 18.1 million, minus 25% ASICs. It's paying out 13 million, over double of what Ergo is doing. So is Ergo going to be the next go-to coin? Not even for half of the miners, it will be the next go-to if 100x's. Now, let's say there's 50% ASICs. Now, if we adjust this number here, say there's 50% ASICs. Now, it looks like Ethereum is paying $9 million at half. 50% ASICs, $9 million. Ethereum is currently paying out to miners, and that is still more than Ergo going 100 times higher in price. That's not very much. Again, it's going to come down to miners coming down. Like, things could be profitable. You're probably going to need 6 to 7 cents of power price or less. You're going to need the most efficient GPUs you can find. And then on top of that, you're also going to need like miners not coming back. Like, you're probably going to be making maybe 40 cents, 20 cents a day here in the next bull run probably. So like, things aren't looking too hot. Are miners going to come back for that and massively increase their farms? Some might and some may not. And that's where it does come down to. Miners will have to quit. And a lot of you guys are starting to finally realize this and see this. But at the same time, you know, everyone's says, you know, I can't wait for GPU prices to fall because I'm going to be buying a bunch of GPUs. But if everybody does that, that means miners aren't quitting and you're expecting to get, you know, ROI values and everything out of your cards. But nobody is, because now we're probably going to be in the red, because it is literally going to come down to most miners having to quit to make it profitable for the few that are running as efficient and cheap as possible. What else do we got here? What do we got here? We got Shadow's Bar. Markets are efficient. Miners will 100% quit no matter what they say on social media. High cost farms will be rooted out and low cost will survive. That's how it always works. Yeah, no problem. No, that's for sure. But I'm just trying to go through some numbers here. Now let's go to Flux. Actually, let's go through some all-time highs here and actually look at, you know, because we do know every time an all-time high comes, the next bull run will probably be most likely larger. Some coins, they don't see largeness, but, you know, most times they do. Let's just look up. Okay, let's go to Ergo, for example. We're going to punch in some all-time highs on the main coins you guys plan on mining. So, you know, Ergo, Flux, Raven Coin, and we'll look at a few others just to add them all up to see what it looks like. So we're going to go to all here. And it looks like Ergo did better back in 2017. But again, I really think Ergo is going to be doing bigger. They're doing great things now. So I really expect to get higher. But we're going to use the past bear run here. So we're going to go $18.74. So where's this guide here? $18.74 on Ergo. So we're going $18. Whoa, $18.74. Bam. Okay, now let's take a look at Flux price. What did it do in the last all-time high? Let's take a look at Flux. Remember, we're looking at bull run mining right now. We're looking at the last bull run. If we're in the middle of the absolute peak of all these coins, last bull run, and the merge was set to happen when this did, you know, we're going to see, you know, what it look like at that point in time. And that can give us an idea in the future. Yes, we expect these prices to go up, but how much more are they going to go? We're going to see if they're going to have to go more than you realize that it's going to do. So let's $3.12. So $3.12 on Flux. Where's Flux here? $3.12. Get rid of all this. $3.12. Oh, I put a comma there. I failed. $3.12. What is going on? Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Stop it. My keyboard is playing tricks on me. All right, $3.12 Raven coin. Where's Raven coin? What did it hit an all-time high at? Let's go back. Let's look at Raven coin. Take a look at Raven coin here. All-time high. Let's find some all-time high-ish. So when was this? This is 2021. Last one. The absolute peak, 23 cents. So let's look at 23 cents on Raven coin. Where you at, Raven coin? 0.23. 23 cents. All right. So far, so good. Now, what other coins you guys want in here? What coin should we add? Give me lists. I need lists, guys. Coins that Aeon. We need Aeon. What did Aeon pump up to last time? Where we have coin market cap. Let's go Aeon. Aeon. What did you hit? All-time high. Let's find out. Bam. Well, that was back in 2018. This legit? What happened? I don't know what's going on here. Aeon hit 53 cents in 2021. Okay. 53 cents. $0.53. Okay, we got 53 cents on Aeon at the all-time high. VTC, Vert. Do I have that one in here right now? Oh, man, I don't have that in here, do I? Darn it. I guess we'll roll with Beam, Conflux. Beam. All. That was way back when. We're going to have to go with the past all-time highs. I don't want to go back 4 years to see what the absolute best case scenario was. So $1.89. $1.89 on, oh, Vertcoin's right there. $1.89 on Beam. Where's Beam? $1.89, 1.89. And now we're going to be, okay, you wanted Vert? Let's find Vert. Vertcoin. Vertcoin. Where's Vertcoin? All. That's 2017. Wow, it didn't have a very good run this last bull run. $1.98. $1.98 on Vertcoin. $1.98 Vertcoin. Yeah, ETC. We definitely got to look at that one. That's the next largest coin is ETC. You know, the next coin that pays out to everybody, the miners, the most is Ethereum Classic. But we have all these Apollo miners, the Jazz miners. You know, it's going to be extremely saturated with ASICs. So we almost have to cancel it out. But we'll see what happens. $134 in the last bull run. ETC, where you at? Up here. $134. Bam. All right. Okay, so anything else going on? BTC Cash. Okay, BTC Cash. BTC Cash. Bitcoin. Oh, BitTube Cash. That'd be the same thing. That's BTC Cash is BitTube Cash, isn't it? Digibyte does have multi-algos. That's true. I've only mined it on the script, for example. But yeah, we got Rio. Anyway, so let's kind of look. Let's take a look at what we're looking at right now so far, where we're hanging out here. So I really do think this is back down to 25%. But we'll look through 60%, 50%. But anyway, regardless, we're at some all-time highs currently right now on Ethereum Classic, Ravencoin, Ergo, Flux is in here with all-time highs, and currently we're hanging out at $13.6 million right now with Ethereum. Currently, Ethereum is making $13.6 million Ethereum is paying out. And at all-time highs on all these go-to coins that we all think is going to be the next best thing, at the peak of the bull runs, they're only paying out $4 million. We're still less than half of all this. That means at least 50% of miners are going to have to quit. Now that's at 50% or 25% ASICs on Ethereum. Let's try, 50%. That's 9 million. If half the Ethereum network is currently hanging out on ASICs, Ethereum is still paying $9 million right now to its GPU miners. And these other coins in the all-time highs still aren't even half of that. So we could legitimately say right now that, like I said earlier, mining right now on Ethereum is more profitable than your GPU is going to be in the peak of the next bull run. Again, it's too soon to tell because we're going to have a lot of miners fall off. And when that happens, I think it will be a slower increase. It's not going to be talked about as much. You know, most miners that's been mining for a long time, they're going to remain in here and they kind of understand what's going on. And we're going to see, you know, less miners influxing in, which should keep hash rate levels down. But the end result does come down to miners having to quit. So everyone's saying it's going to be profitable. It's going to be profitable. It's not. We need to see half the network pretty much die for it to be profitable for the other people, which is kind of what we're leaning to here, that yes, people are going to have to quit. It's not going to be profitable for a lot of people here. Someone made a vid showing that coins have historically run up 3 to 4 times higher than previous all-time highs. Probably still not enough to make up the ethos. No, it's not. We looked. We've seen Ergo. Now, there's some other things we got to calculate into this here. So Ergo, like I said, let's take a look 2 years at the next bull run, for example. Right now, we're getting 34,560 coins per day. Now, that does have a schedule emissions of 3 Ergo every 3 months. So we kind of go through here. We have 24 months into the next. Actually, we got to figure out what is the block reward currently on Ergo. Let's just have a quick peek. Let's Google this. Ergo block reward is currently hanging out at a change. Where is it? 51. You know, let's go to what to mine. We're not even going to go to that. We're going to go to what to mine. Change my screen a little bit. Where's Ergo in here? So right here. Ergo, last block reward. 0.78. What? Oh, wait. That's totally the wrong coin. Oops. Duh. No wonder that seems wrong. So we have Algo, we have block reward. So we're hanging out at 48. Ergo's, oh wow, it's down even to 48 now. I thought it was, okay, anyway. So we have 48. Ergo is paying out 48 blocks right now. For a block reward, you're getting 48 Ergo. So remember, so we have 24 for the 2 years from now. 2025 is going to be the next bull run. So actually that's 3 years from now. Anyway, regardless. So 3 years from now will be the next bull run in theory, based in past, you know, 2013, 2017, 2021, 2025. So we have 3 years to go. So that's actually 12 times 3. We have, ouch. So we have 36 months to go for 3 years till today. So 36 months to go. We're going to divide that by 3. That's going to be 12 reductions. So we got to times that. 12 reductions by 3 Ergo. That is 36 Ergo less per block that we're going to see. So 48, you can see where we're going on here. That's only 12, I think. 48 minus 36. So we're only going to be getting a block reward of 12. Ergo block rewards will be in the next bull run only 12. So keep that in mind. So now we're going to have to kind of come into here, GPU mineable coins. Now it's about a 2-minute block time on Ergo, I believe. I just got to write this down. So we got 12 coming in here. Where's my paper? All right. We got 12 Ergo coming in. It's 2-minute blocks. So we're finding 30 per hour. Times that by 24. We're finding 720 blocks a day. And then we times that by 12. That is 8,600. I got to make sure I do that. That seems really low. Oh my gosh. So 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. So yeah, so yeah, we're finding 30 blocks per minute. We times that by 24, 720. So we're finding 720 blocks in a day. Times that by 12. We're only getting 8,640 coins. In 2 years in the next bull run, we're going to drop from 34,000 coins a day to only 8,640 coins a day in the peak of the next bull run, at least for Ergo. So technically we got to adjust this now. So 8640, if we want to get more accurate, 8640. That just dropped us down to 161,000 on Ergo. If we were at that's at the all-time high. So wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's insane. So obviously, because all this is happening, we need a price increase to here. So what kind of price to make Ergo the next go-to coin is it going to have to see? What kind of price do you guys think we're going to have to see here for this to equal Ethereum? Like, we're not even talking about past bull run. You can pretty much right now take past bull run profitability on GPUs, throw it out the window. Because right now we're lucky. We're just trying to get profitability of the current bear market. Right now is way more profitable than what we're going to see in the next bull run once Ethereum is gone. Again, depending on how many miners quit. But what kind of price are we going to need to see on Ergo if we want to make it the next go-to? It's going to need more than 100x. So, you know, let's try 100x of the all-time high, maybe. Let's try that. Maybe we'll get lucky here. So let's go 180. Let's okay, 18.74 times, you know, 100. Obviously, we just moved that. So 1,874. Let's say Ergo hits $1,874. 1874. It all 100x's. Bam. That's 16 million. That's about what Ethereum is right now. So we need, in theory, for the next bull run, Ergo needs to be the next go-to and as profitable as Ethereum currently is right now. We need to pay out the miners. We need it to go 100x more than the all-time high it's seen in 2021. And I know everyone sell. I know that's massive gains, right? But I'm just talking about crypto profitability. Seeing that, this is just an eye-opener, guys. To make, you know what we're saying, Ergo is going to be the next go-to. Flux is going to be the next go-to. None of these coins are going to be the next anything. Realistically, they need at least another cycle or two to start maturing. And then that's when, you know, we may see some nice, huge price gains. Do you think Ergo is going to go 100x in the next bull run of its previous all-time high? It's possible. It's crypto. Anything can happen. But you can see the outrageous numbers that this has to hit for Ergo to be the next go-to type of coin. 16.1 million, which is still less than what ETH is. But remember, this is 100% GPUs because ASICs aren't here. 50%, you know, we actually only have to make 9 million. So depending on how many ASICs are on the network, we are more profitable than we currently are. If we're hanging out at 25%, you know, 13, we're still more profitable. So keep that in mind. So it's looking not bad. We need a massive price gain there. So that's kind of getting Ergo out of the way. Let's take a look at what Flux might have to do now. So I don't know, guys, give me a number. What kind of Flux price point should we look at? What kind of point? If Flux wants to be the go-to coin for all GPU miners, what kind of price are we going to need here? And another thing I want to point out, this is another actually interesting. I'm kind of jumping. We'll come back to this and look at some 1900. Mark Lewis. Okay, let's do this right now, actually. So Flux, 1900. Let's take a look at Flux with a 1900 price range. Bam. Whoa, okay, that is insane. That's a lot of money. We're rich. GPU mining will never die right now because look at that. Well, we're definitely making. Now, there's probably going to be a halving or something in here by the time the next run comes, I believe. I don't know the full specs of that, but yeah, Flux hits 1900, guys. You know, 51.3 million. We're laughing. We're awesome. We're doing good there. All right, let's try Flux at. Actually, you know, we're gonna need a lot more in 25. Let's look at 200. Look at Flux at $200 a coin. 5.4 million. We're way under what Ethereum is currently mining giving us right now. So, and remember, we're just comparing this to current Ethereum in the bear market right now. We're not comparing this to any all-time highs. We're trying to get, you know, what does a coin have to hit the next bear run to be, you know, as profitable as the current bear market is kind of what we're looking at here. We're not even talking about looking at, you know, those 3 to 6 month ROIs. They're gone. We're 3 to 5 year ROIs. If your GPU even makes you anything, is going to be probably a new normal here when it comes to purchasing GPUs, unless you get them for free, which we may see once the merge actually goes through on Ethereum, because we're not even going to be able to sell a GPU at that point. There's going to be so many on the market. But there's 200 a coin. You know, let's double that up. Let's go 400 a coin. That's 10.8 million. You know, just double it up. 400. Imagine 400 Flux. I know what we're thinking now. Sell. Like obviously there's going to be some profits taken on here. Like, these are massive gains that we're seeing right here, but these are the gains that we're going to have to hit for one of these coins by itself to be the next go-to, just to be as profitable as the current bear market is right now. So that's insane. Now, obviously, none of these coins are going to do it, especially not by the next bull run. It is going to come down to diversity across all the coins, because we're not going to, I find it highly unlikely that we will see these types of gains in the next bull run. And it's going to take cycles, probably 2-3 cycles for that. And that brings me to another point that nobody seems to talk about. In 2 or 3 cycles where we're starting to see, you know, a lot more gains on these other coins, because these GPUs we're seeing right now, the 8 gigabytes and stuff, the 3060, the efficient ones, the 6 gigabytes and the 8 gigabytes, which is your A2000s, your 3060 Ti's, your 3070s, you know, 3 bull runs from now, they're going to be off the network. By the time these coins probably started getting decently in profitability, all the coins, all the GPUs right now that you're seeing at such good prices, you're going to be selling them or throwing them in the garbage at that point. Because now we're looking at like 2030, and let's take a look. 2 bull runs. So 2025 is the next bull run. So we got to skip that one completely, because we're not going to see these types of gains yet in that space. 25. So next 2029, we may be seeing some decent price coming up. I still don't know if we'll be at these levels, but we'll be going up a lot more. But the next bull run after that is 2029. So let's just have a look at Ethereum DAG size calculator here. Ethereum DAG size. We're going to go to the DAG size calculator. Now, there's some coins that are going to last, you know, like 20 years with 8 gigabytes and stuff. But let's look at Raven coin, for example. Let's look at 8 gigabytes. It's good till 2030. So that's at the tail end of the 2029 bull run. If everything follows the same cycles here, these GPUs are going to die on Raven coin at the end of the second cycle. I still don't know if these coins will be super profitable. So at that point, now you're gonna be like, okay, I got to sell these, just like we've seen with the 4 gigabytes coming up to Ethereum. But then, you know, other coins came in, ETC dropped the DAG size. We don't know other parameters that could happen. We're just kind of looking, you know, at the future of these ones. So 2020, you're not going to be able to sell these mid bull run or something, because people are gonna be like, no, I don't want to buy that card because the DAG size is going to die. At this point, it's like a 6-7 year old card, and yada, yada, yada. But it might not even have ROI'd at this point either. If you just bought that today and the ETH merge goes through, it might not even be ROI'd by 2030. Let's take a look at Ergo now. Ergo, let's see where you got. When's your DAG files going to hit? 8 gigabytes for you is at 2030 also. So 2029, 2 bull runs from now. The next one and the following one after that, all these 8 gigabyte cards that are so cheap right now, they're going to be dying off these other networks here, and you're going to be losing valuability and, you know, profitability and stuff like that when these actually start booming. Now, I think the third bull run after this is when we're probably going to move in. So maybe 3080s and stuff at that point. But now we're going to be like 3 or 4 generations worth of cards into the future, and who knows how those ones are going to be mining at this point in time, and who knows if they're going to have like 20 gigabytes, you know, maybe they'll be at like 50 gigabytes of RAM at that point. We have no idea how much memory they'll have, but these are other factors that we might not even be ROI'd by the time this comes in looking at these, because these coins need a lot more time to grow before that comes in. So now we're buying 6 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte GPUs right now because the prices look so good, and the profitability is going to be absolutely next to nothing. And then we're not even going to be able to sell them or get our money back by the time they fall off these networks, because the profitability is going to be so low here based on by the time they end up actually falling off. So there's a lot of different factors to look at these, and, you know, things are definitely changing. It's crazy. I should drink every time RabidMining says ROI'd. Yeah, you should. You guys would be hammered by now. But anyway, let's look at some more prices here to see what kind of funky stuff we can look at. You know what? Let's take a look at the previous bull run. Let's just look at Ethereum. We can always I can scroll back up and look at this number just so we have an idea of, oh man, now my thing's messed up. Okay, we can't see it, but I have this number on the one above us. Oh, no wonder why, because I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. So I can scroll back up and we can see how much we're currently in the current mark right now. But let's look at Ethereum's all-time high. You know, when we were making all that mad cash, you know, everyone was thinking about Lamborghinis and we were just cashing out. You know, it was awesome. Mining was amazing in the last bull run here, right? So let's take a look. So let's just, where is mining? Ethereum. Let's look at ETH. What was its all-time high in USD? It hit a grand smacking total of... Now, we don't need to look at that. Like, this thing was extremely profitable through all this. We could put the peak. You know, we're not even going to put the peak. Let's put it, like, right here. Let's just put $4,000. $4,000 looks insane. Let's just put 4,000. Okay, for price here. $4,000 ETH. That's not even... 53 million. So that's pretty much Flux going to 1,400 or something. So Flux needs a price point of $1,500 to be as profitable as Ethereum was in the last bull run. So that's kind of insane thinking about it. I disabled the last core for this purpose though. What are you talking about? Hey DJ, what's going on? What's happening? The break even thing. What are we talking about? What's going on? I'm missing everything that's going on in chat. Oh, there's Max Voltage. Oh, that was Max Voltage that said that. For some reason, I thought that was someone else. Oh, hey. Hey, Max Voltage, what's going on? What do you think about my... Hey, guess what? Are you drinking right now? ROI'd. 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 Are you still up? Are you awake? Can you handle all that? Anyway, let's look at some more numbers. Someone give me some more numbers here. Let's look at some other cryptos that could potentially be the next go-to. What kind of price does Ravencoin need to support all this hash rate in terms of money and stuff? Remember, we're looking at the all-time highs now. Ignore that, because realistically, next bull run, not even maybe 2 bull runs, I don't think we'll see this on any coin. We're just currently trying to get as profitable as Ethereum currently is in the current bear market, because that's the type of mining we're going to be looking at into the next bull run, guys, is bear market mining currently after Ethereum is gone. So let's just start adding some stuff up here. And so where are we at? We're at, oh my gosh, look at this. GPU income with ASICs taken off is $40 million at 25% ASICs. That's insane. Absolutely insane. You're still awake, but we'll pass out in about 10 minutes after that. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I should have had you on the show today so we could run through all this stuff together. That would have been fun. It would have been fun. DJ Minds, please explain to Rabid the difference between ROI and break even. Oh, I know what you guys are trying to get at though. Yes, there is a difference between ROI and break even. Break even is what, as crypto miners, everyone uses ROI as the break even type of standpoint here. Rate on investment is more like how much you're getting over time, the rate that you're actually getting on the investment that you actually have. But break even point is when you cards and everything will actually pay for themselves. I get how the whole operation works. It's just that you got to use terms that everybody understands. You know, the odd people, they may know the correct logic, how everything works, but most miners out there, they have no idea what you're talking about. If you say, yeah, break even here is this or that's that, they're like, but what's the ROI? They still ask you, what's the ROI? And, you know, it's two different things here what's going on. That's why we just go with ROI, because everybody understands, you know, what you're meaning, even though it's the wrong term for what's going on here. Anyway, why would Bitmain come out with E9s now, though? Any ideas? Well, because they want to make money. Obviously, there are people that are buying those. You can actually, yes. So there's a mixed reaction on the E9s. So I don't know if they can mine Ethereum Classic or not yet. Bitmain, they're a smart company. They know how these algorithms work. They know everything. But I emailed them. I asked them about the E9, and the first email said, "So can this mine Ethereum Classic? You have on your website, this mines all ETH hash coins, and can it mine ETC?" And they said, "Yes, this mines all ETH hash coins, and it can mine ETC." I'm like, that did not answer my question. You pretty much just answered what I asked you. Now, then I went back to them. I said, you do realize ETC is not ETH hash anymore. ETC is now ETC hash since the Thanos hard fork. So it is a slightly different algorithm and it needs changes. And he goes, I'll contact you after I talk to the technical team. I said, okay. A day went by and they contacted me back and sent me an email and said, our technical advisor said, yes, this can mine Ethereum Classic. I was like, okay, so I'm coming to you guys now still saying, I don't know if this could officially mine ETC or not yet, as they still think something to do going on with ETH hash and ETC. Now, there is firmware updates for some of the Apollos, like the V1 ETH miner, which I've hosted on my website because it's not listed anywhere, and other ones that does allow the capability to mine ETC. But some of them still cannot move from Ethereum over to Ethereum Class. The A10s can't. The A10 Pros allegedly can't. There's probably some hidden firmware that some people do have for it, but officially it's in Silicon and all that. If that's not how you say their name, but they have not officially released firmware to move to ETC yet. So again, I still don't know if the E9 can officially move to ETC or not at this point, because their emails are kind of weird. Regardless, RPM is supposed to be getting an E9. That's awesome. So I guess we will get the results from there. And again, it's hard to say. I guess we'll wait to see if there's firmware updates, but it could have the possibility. Now, depending on price of all these miners. Now, the E9 originally was set to be, when we first saw the release numbers of the E9, like way back when at the all-time highs, we're like, wow, this thing is a beast. This thing is super profitable, yada, yada, yada. But now it's not as efficient as it used to look. The Jazz miners are way more, they're almost twice as efficient as that E9. So, you know, it's almost built off lower tech. It had nerf specs coming in, kind of like what we saw with the A11s. They were, you know, originally pre-ordered for one spec, and then they ended up getting dropped. Remember, look out for scammers in every way, shape, or form, because I imagine there's still websites that are scam websites that are still trying to show original hash rate numbers, trying to sell you these ASICs for, you know, probably half the price as well. So keep an eye out for that if you are looking at those. I don't know how many people actually are, but yeah. Max Voltage and Rabid and Maxwell, you guys should do more collab vids, in my opinion. Yeah, you guys like that one when we were on there, huh? Yeah, well, we'll have them on the shows a little more often. Something have to give. If not all miners got in line, if then no blockchains will grow. I'd rather pay 0.26 cents for transfer of ERC20 network than Polygon roundtable for sure. It's normal for people to prepay for an ASIC miner months before receipt. The danger is the delivery date is not until a bear market, but someone can always cancel. Yeah, that's very true. Pre-ordering, yeah, you're up in the air and it could take a long time, as we saw with the E9. No, so as for the original question, you know, why did they release this? One, obviously, people are gonna buy it. You know, there's always stuff out there saying, you know, maybe the merge isn't going to go through. Maybe it is going to be another year. Maybe it's going to be another 2 years. There's so many different rumors floating around here. It is looking different this time because they went from originally it'll happen in the summer, it'll happen by the end of the year, it's ready when it's ready, to now they're actually, you know, stamping a date down, the September 19th. They're putting down a legit date after, you know, a couple weeks ago, they said they didn't want a date yet. But then that was before that second test net went through. Second test net went through, you know, pretty successful. They're happy with it. Now it comes down to one test net. That's all that stands probably between, you know, September 19th or earlier of release of the merge is that last test net. It's the largest test net they have. And if it's successful to pretty much replicate mainnet as close as they can, that's success. We most likely will see the merge anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks after that test net goes through. That's why they did say September 19th or sooner. It could be fast tracked onto mainnet after that last test net. So we really got to watch that test net. If it goes through and then, you know, they're considering it success, we can pretty much safely say Ethereum mining is done by September 19th or earlier. So August, right now, this is the month that's going to dictate the future realistically, because that test net most likely is going to go through sometime no, not this month, next month. I cancel that. We're in July still. Next month, August, next month is when that test net will go through. And if it's a success, that's it. That's pretty much our writing right there. It's all going to come down to that test net, I think. And if it's a success, Ethereum mining will disappear. RTM is pumping right now. So crypto in general has been going up quite a bit. You know, we've been seeing some nice gains. And speaking of that, check this out. So as you guys know, I come on to, here's my flex pool. Let's kind of run through this for a minute. So here's my flex pool. Where is blocks? So we go to my blocks here. We can see I was doing some guesstimations here based on how much Ethereum I mine per month. And, you know, 1 year, 8 months ago, 2 months ago. So usually I find on a pool, I mine about 2 Ethereum with 2 gigahash, like a block reward, 1.97 every 2 months. So half of that per month. So we're coming into here, and I was like, all right, I'm due for a block, guys. It's time to try solo mining again. I went to 2 miners, and bam, look at this. Smashed out a block, 6% luck. And this always happens. This happened yesterday on the little one's birthday. So I was getting about 2 to 3% a day. So about 2.5 to 3 days solo mining, and we hit a solo Ethereum mining block. 6%. Statistical wise, it was set to happen. Mathematically, this is what I do. Like, I come in here, I'm back on a pool again. I guessed how long it would take till I hit that block based on history, and then guessing on the current states and the current difficulty and how much I'm mining. I was set to hit that block coming up. I swapped over, and there it is. It happened. So there we go. Another Ethereum solo mining block was hit. It wasn't very much, 1.99, and then, you know, the payout came out slightly over 2 Ethereum. But it happened using math, using statistics and all this stuff. And this is where, you know, it works for solo mining. Again, this is luck based. You can sit here and have 200% luck and not hit a block, which means twice the time that it takes to hit that block. But statistical wise, this was set to happen. The same thing we're looking at, you know, life after Ethereum. These are statistics. These are numbers that are telling you how things are changing, and things are greatly going to change. I really do 100% feel in my bones that GPUs is probably going to be one of the least profitable ways to mine in the next bull run. I really do believe that. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But yeah, so we smashed out another solo Ethereum block. So that was awesome. And it happened on the little one's birthday, which was yesterday as well. So it's like a double whammy. Little one's birthday, solo block hit. So now we're back on a pool, mine to a pool. And I'm probably, based on the timelines, in theory, if statistics goes correct again, about a day or 2 before the merge, I should hit another solo block. But I'm just going to stay on a pool, milk as much as I possibly can. And then obviously I'll probably have to shut my GPUs off at that point. It wasn't a lottery ticket. I was hoping for, you know, a 200 or 300 ETH block, but that didn't happen. And I was getting excited too, because I knew it was supposed to be coming up. And then I saw the ETH prices and everything coming up. Crypto was pumping the other day. I don't know if there's any miner fees or anything coming in, but, you know, I was expecting, you know, larger block rewards might be coming. So I'm like, anytime. And yeah, I just saw on my phone there was a 2 ETH transfer. I was like, whatever, I must have hit that block though. But let's get back to the coins here. Let's look at some next coins. What do you guys think we got to hit here for something else? The next go-to. Now, where are we at actually right now in general? Like, okay, let's go to realistically. Max voltage might be good at this. I'm not a trader. Let's look at some realistic numbers on what we think the next coins could hit in the next bull run. What do you guys think? The Threadripper is coming. Oh, I wish. That's still not enough to pay for half a Threadripper. At least not in today's market. So we should get BTC ASICs. See, that's another one. BTC ASICs are the safest ASICs, but they're not the most profitable ASICs. And they use the most amount of power of all the ASICs. All right, I guess we're going to jump out of this screen. Let's kind of look at the ASICs ordeal here. ASIC miner value. This is how I kind of look at ASICs. And it's a little more of a, I guess, risk factor, I guess you could say. But right now, we can see the Apollo V. Okay, Ethash, we're not looking at. Honestly, BTC is the safest ASIC you could purchase because BTC is going to remain on that algorithm. We obviously don't expect any forks or anything to happen. And we look at other ASICs. Obviously, we know Ethereum ASICs. Some of them, most of them could move to ETC, but then that network's going to be overrun, and we're going to need some nice, huge price gains to make that profitable for everybody. But it could happen. We don't know yet. It could happen. But regardless, we're not looking at Ethereum. I really think Script and Cadena are going to remain pretty much where they're at. Now, there is talk from good old Vitalik about Dogecoin potentially. He wants to move it to a POS platform, whatever. Whether that goes through or not, I have no idea. So there's that side rumor there that something could happen to Dogecoin. So I would be careful with Script. But we still have Litecoin, which is set to have next year, I believe, and you know, other coins, Digibyte and stuff like that on Script. So I think Script is a safe algorithm. Most of the coins on there are safe, and they're going to be stuck on that with Litecoin and stuff, and they're popular coins. I believe Cadena, KDA, it's going to remain on this. So I think those are safe ASICs as well. So with all that into play, you can see that the KDA miners, the Script miners and everything, they make more money than the Bitcoin miners, and they also use like half the power of a Bitcoin miner. So if you really want Bitcoin, personally myself, I would buy an L7, or I would buy a KD Max, or not even a KD Max, KD Lite, KD5, whatever, and make more money for less power and just swap that into Bitcoin instead of getting that Bitcoin ASICs. You will save money at electrical bills, so less expensive. Any purchase, anything a crypto miner has, the biggest expense is its power bill. So you want to cut back on that as much as you possibly can. So my personal opinion, if I was to build out an ASIC mining farm, it wouldn't be with Bitcoin ASICs. I would really go with probably, Cardano miners, Litecoin script miners and stuff like that. Use less power. They're more profitable, and swap everything into Bitcoin. Because then in theory, you're making more than, where's the big BT SHA? Where's SHA 256? Where's the most profitable? Right here. So look at this. The Bitmain S19 XP 140 terahash is only making $4.31 after power, because it's using 3,000 watts for 140 terahash. Again, it could come down to price too, though. I believe the Bitcoin ASICs actually are a lot cheaper than some of these. But over time, I think because they're using twice as much power, that would probably pay itself off a little bit quicker. But again, take it any way you want. But that's the way I would look at ASICs. I would get something else other than a BTC ASIC, but there is more risk involved in going that route. But yeah, just me, my 2 cents. When the L7 gets to $100 used, that's the time to buy. It worked out well for the L3 pluses at 50. Yes, that's insane. Yeah, L3 pluses were down to only $50. Obviously, in the bull run, they went back up to like what, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a miner. That's insane, absolutely insane. Will they drop to $100 on the L7s? I doubt it, but again, we don't know. Anything's possible. Like if people don't want the hardware, they really want to get rid of it, we will see a lot of price drops here. So anyway, prices, guys, let's look at some realistic prices of what we expect some of these coins at. Like Ergo, $1,874. That's insane. You know what? Just to compare, let's just go back to, actually, I gotta go back. So I want to copy this. No. So I need to, let's just go back to the import data, because it's a guarantee right now. If you really think we're going to be as profitable as past bull runs on GPUs, your head's in the clouds. So just saying. Anyway, so let's go F. Bam. Is that right? 1349. Pulling 1349. All right, so it's pulling the correct numbers. So I really think if we can at least in the next bull run get to as profitable as we currently are in the bear market, that's the best we're going to get at the next bull run or two in terms of GPUs. That's my 100 honest truth. That's what I think. You guys can agree with me. You can disagree with me. And you know what? At some points, it's probably going to be less profitable than the current bear market in the next bull run. But, it does come down to miners quitting. We're going to need most of these miners to all quit for this to happen. Now, I just want to get everything back to their default categories here. Stop. Get rid of that. Now we need to put in ERG. Ergo, okay, 177. ETC, stock prices. ETC, okay, there we are. Oh yeah, Flux sitting at $400. Look at that, 400 coins. Oh my God, that's insane. That's insanely high, but it's still not going to pay you guys off very well. Wait, yeah. Flux. Now, what are some realistic numbers that we could actually see here that you guys think? What kind of prices are we actually going to see, in the potential next bull run? Because right now we're not going to see $1,800 on Ergo or $400 on Flux. And even at those numbers, those coins are still not paying out as much as what Ethereum is currently paying us in terms of this bear market mining. So let's see. Let's move on. Let's look at some coins here and kind of Ergo to 36. Now, remember, if you're just showing up now, this is a lot less than what we see up here. Oh, what the heck? That's glitching out. If you look up here, you can see Ergo is making 34,560 coins per day. This is right now. Right now, this is what Ergo's paying us in coins per day. Every 3 months, they drop those coins by 3 Ergo on a block reward until it drops to only 3 Ergo, and then it will remain at 3 Ergo once we actually get, you know, all the coins minted. But we're going to be down to only like a 12 in 3 years, 2025, 3 years from now. When we actually hit that next bull run, we're going to have an emission on Ergo of only 8,640 coins per day. That's quite a bit less than what we're seeing right now. So that's kind of what we have changed here. We can put that to current right now if you guys want, but I just want to point that out for people that may be looking at this later. Serpent says 43 cents Raven. All right, let's find Raven coin here. Raven, 43 cents. Let's change this over. 0.43 cents. All right, that's paying out 1.5 million next bull run. What do we got? Ethereum Classic. You know what? Let's kind of ignore it for now because, like, we know that's gonna be ASIC and stuff, but we can change it. Ergo, this is still a hit and miss based on coins. This could be plus minus something, so that's kind of a you know, up in the air type of number. What do we got for Conflux and stuff? Raven team need to innovate. They're killing me. Yeah, Raven used to be talked about all the time. It was a nice secondary coin, but now it just seems, I don't know, something's been going on there. You're 100% right there, Serpent. That they need to start doing something. Do we got other coins? ETC $65. The last all-time high was $136. Totally agree with you on Raven. Raven coins and Noxa need big coins per day. Speaking of Noxa's in some heat right now. Not necessarily in some heat, but let's just kind of look at this really fast. I know I jump all over the place. I don't know if it's still a thing. Actually, that's not right. I can't remember where it was. Oh, it was on mining pool stats. Anyway, regardless, there was a pool a couple days ago on Neo that had, like, I don't know, it was sitting at like 70 or 80% of the hash rate was all pretty much centralized on a single pool for Neo. So, you know, that could be an issue. Now, NiceHash ever launches something for Neoxa there, that coin could have severely issues. So let's just hope NiceHash does not add that coin into its platform, because it's probably going to be attacked every single day because someone might be bored and have something to do. So we got to be careful. Conflux, $7.80. Conflux, $7.80. Import data, $7.80 on Conflux. All right, that's 2.6 million. That's a nice number. Very nice number. We're getting some values going on here. Flux should start pumping soon. So again, yeah, like Flux. What are we thinking on the Flux? Remember, all-time high was $3 and some. Could we see $4? Maybe $4.50 on Flux? Anybody have a breakdown of what we think we could see on Flux in the next bull run? Mr. Nice has the tongue coming. Flux $6. $6. Max voltage figures a $6 Flux rise. All right. Boom. It gave us another 162,000. Ergo $15. Ergo, you think Ergo will go to 15? All right. I have a feeling Ergo is going to see Ergo and Flux. I really think we're going to see some nice gains over previous all-time highs. They're both doing great things moving in the future. Now, Ergo was at 13 something. We could maybe see $20 on Ergo. I don't know. I'm going off your guys' number. What do you guys think? Max voltage thinks 36 to 40. Yeah, I think 20. I figure around 20, but 36 to 40. Let's go 35 just because, you know. But yeah, I do think we're going to see really high new all-time highs on Flux and Ergo moving into the future. So these are nice safe guesses here. What else? I don't know. Cortex, I haven't really followed it. Beam, I don't know much about these, but let's get some numbers. Furo, what do you guys think Furo is going to hit? Furo recently had a little pump. You see Ergo on top 20, could be $100, but let's go. Worst case scenario. We're trying to look at good case scenario codes here. $2 Aeon. Ooh, $2 Aeon. $2 on the old Aeon. $2 Aeon. The heck? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Furo, all depends on the stance of privacy coins by yeah, that's very true. It's privacy stuff. We're gonna be, yeah, it's regulatory stuff. It'd be hard to see. Oh, there's Yashtik. What's going on, Yashtik? Aeon, $2 Aeon, 2025, guys, 2025. I think we're gonna see. Yes, it's gonna come down to governments, but at the same time, crypto and a lot of these privacy coins, they're governed by people. Like privacy, I think is gonna be getting more and more popular. There's a lot of really bullish people on something like XMR. We could see big, huge gains pretty soon coming across these privacy coins. So again, yes, like regulation, stablecoin, there's a lot of talk about that going on in the media, but we don't know what's going on realistically in the background. But we'll see. ETH 65K. We're not counting ETH. We're trying to pretty much what we're doing here is we're trying to go through the all-time highs of what we think these could hit in the next bull run, and we're hoping that it's close to this number. Actually, not that number, to this number down here. Let me scroll down one more. We're hoping it's close to this number down here. This is how much Ethereum right now in this bear market is currently paying out to miners after 25% ASICs is taken off. Now, do you guys think 25 is a safe bet for ASICs? Do you guys, if we go 50%, then we got to try to hit 9 million. Now we have these numbers in here. We're currently at $5.2 million here, not coming from Ethereum. So that's all these other coins added up based on what we're guessing so far. So we got to keep looking at these other coins, spreading out hash rate, estimations of what we think. Now there's more coins I don't have listed here. I got to add some more. We got to get as much information onto this sheet as we possibly can. But, we pretty much got to get these coins to equal at least the same amount as Ethereum is currently making us right now on GPUs in the next bull run, because we're probably more profitable right now than we are in the next bull run. I've been saying that quite a few times. Some of you guys that's been around here since the start of the stream, you're probably getting sick of hearing that, but new people pop in and out every time. So we're just kind of going through some numbers. You feel like ASICs are more, Hugo feels there's about 50% ASICs. I still think that's way too high of a number. The number's probably higher now because we have seen GPUs falling off. We lost like 300 terahash or so. So that would bring the percentage of currently right now on the market up, maybe by a few more percentages, because obviously the ASICs are the most efficient and they're going to stay online as long as possible. But yeah, they just need to go POS so we can actually see ASIC. That's very true. This still is a number that we have no idea that's what it really is. These are 100% guesstimations on the ASICs. But I really feel, let's go 30%. I really feel 30% is only ASICs and the rest is GPU. But I don't know. I don't know that. We need POS to happen so we can actually see what goes on here. But we need more coins here, guys. We need more coins. We're at 12 million. We're not even halfway of current Ethereum profitability on these other coins at 30% ASICs. Remember, this is a big factor number here. We don't know. Beam. Anybody have Beam predictions or something? Man, this is going to hurt. How I feel like ASICs are more like 50. Oh, the stupid ad thing keeps popping up. Sorry, guys. No, I didn't hit the button. I was just trying to get rid of the big blue stamp. $3 Beam. Okay, $3 Beam. Let's go $3 on Beam here. $3 on Beam. All right. So we got $3 on Beam. Anybody have Cortex numbers? I don't follow a lot of these other coins here, so I don't know how they're going to go. Raptorium to 1. Yes, you can mine it on GPUs, but it makes more sense to do it on your CPU. So there we go. Now, another thing that I don't have added in here, you got to remember coins like, Raven coin, depending how you run Flux, you can actually make your GPU very efficient on Flux, but, it depends how you run it. Cortex, some coins, what else? Obviously, where is it? Furo, Neo, these coins, they do use, you're going to have to increase your power costs on top of, mining revenue reduction because they're power intensive. Isn't it strange that the hash rate of ETH has gone down and suddenly ETH ETC miners are for sale? No, that's very true. That is, maybe it is ASICs coming off or the company's selling them. Yeah, that's a good point you got there too. What are we actually sitting at on the whole Etherscan? Hey, Max Voltage and Serpent X, I have a question for you guys. If you guys are still here, I want to go to 2 miners, ETH hash rate. Now, which one is more accurate? Like, what is the most accurate network hash rate chart? So we go to this, we can see, we go past week, And then if we click on Etherscan, I want Etherscan's network hash rate. If we come here, scroll in a little more. More. Oh man. It's all failing on me. I'm failing miserable. A little bit there. So we go through all this. It never, oh, it did. It fell down once right here. But most of these days we see it's always above 900 terahash. Now this does say average, but if we go to 2 miners, we can see that most of the days, all the time, are below the 800 terahash mark. And that's always saying it's over 800. Like here it's down to 791. But like you look at individual days, like one day it peaked at like 915 for like 2 hours, but the rest of the day it's underneath 900 in the low 800s. But yet Etherscan says our average hash rate was over 900. So I don't know which one's the most accurate to go by. So I figure I'll just use 2 miners and roll with that. But over the course of time, we do see this hash rate drop right here. When did all these miners start coming for sale? June 10th. June 10th is when we were at a peak here and we saw the hash rate drop here. So when did all these miners start coming for sale? Was it somewhere between June 10th to June 13th? If that's when we know we saw all these Bitmain announcements and everything, it makes sense that these are ASICs being sold off, but I don't know the pure dates that all those things went for sale. But we are definitely seeing drop in hash rate, whether it's GPUs. Remember, there's a lot of Chinese mining farms trying to sell, which is weird because I thought China was banning crypto a long time ago. That's why we had an influx of all this hardware earlier in the year. And then all of a sudden now we're hearing about Chinese mining farms shutting down again because they're selling off their cards. So what's going on with these underground mining farms all of a sudden when allegedly they were shut down so long ago? Mining pool stats. I believe it is reported versus actual hash rate. Check out mining pool stats. Okay, let's try. Oh, my screen doesn't set myself up for that. That's right. I never did cross-reference it to mining pool stats. So that might have answered the question I had. Let's find out. Ethereum. Hash rate. Yeah, same thing here. That's a difficulty, which makes sense. Hash rate. Where is that date? What day was that? June 10th. Yeah. Boom, right here. Oh, I won't go back. Okay, anyway, regardless. Oh yeah, these are all 900s. Okay. It looks like, yeah, it looks like Etherscan then would be more accurate based on this hash rate. We are over the 900s like every hour here, where 2 miners is showing us way lower. Okay, interesting. Good point, max voltage. This answer. So yeah, I would probably go with Etherscan hash rate over 2 miners hash rate based on what mining pool. That's 2 sources pointing closer to the same numbers than one source that's out. So, you know, just from process of elimination, it looks like, unless these guys are just, no, that's based off pools and stuff. Okay, anyway, yeah. So that answers that. Let's get back to our coins here. Let's get back to our coins and kind of see what's going on. Do we have any more prices at Rio, Vertcoin? We got Aeon at $2. We got Haven. Now, Haven is, you can mine this on GPUs. This is also a really efficient coin for your CPUs as well. So that's interesting as well. I wasn't even really sure you could mine this on GPUs, but I did see a few days ago you could. We got Eternity, Neo. Is that the current price? What do you think Neo's gonna hit? You think Neo will hit $1? Anybody? Anybody at all? Don't look at the graph. Look at network hash rate versus hash rate. 919 versus 858. 919 reported, 858 actual. Oh, so it seems like not too many people are using LOL miner. No, I'm just kidding. Subject of an upcoming video. Thanks, everybody. No problem, max voltage. You can get that figured out there for people. Haven is super efficient on Polaris cards with an XMR BIOS. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how much power they use in this. I know Haven only uses like on a 3900X. It uses like 74 watts and it does about 12 or 1300 hashes. So 1.2 kilohash. But I'm not sure the GPU counterpart what they actually do. Which one brings me to another thing. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. I want to go to Pulsar. Pulsar. They got some announcements. Some of you guys may know about Pulsar's GPUs on, but they actually acknowledge here that GPUs on the Pulsar network is an issue and a problem, which means this is just another hammer on the head that they will probably fork sometime soon to a new algo for only CPUs. But where is it? This will secure the blockchain, will be more protective. They do have a new wallet. If you guys don't have a new wallet, make sure you back up your old one and go in there. But this update doesn't include any fix to our proof of stake GPU problem. Yeah, they pretty much said right there in their announcements, GPU problem. So they're having a GPU problem on their network. So they're acknowledging it as a problem. So if you're mining on your GPUs on Pulsar now, you know, soak it up because it's probably going to be disappearing soon. Haven is super efficient on players' car. Oh, we just read through that. Anyway, so do we have any more prices here, guys? Gemlink, Ycash, Trezor Coin, Swap. I'm not sure what Swap is. Rio, Vertcoin, Aeon. What do we got? Furo. We didn't really go on that. It'll depend on things. Oh, we kind of did. Cortex. Anybody have a Cortex price? Anybody know anything on Cortex? I have no idea what Cortex, what it's ever done in the past. Let's have a look. Cortex. Cortex, we got all geek. When was its last? When is that? 2018. What did it do? So it doesn't look like it was doing too hot. It was didn't spike this bull run. 85 cents. Is that the right Cortex? So it hit 85 cents. All right. Is it going to go up or down? Because it looks like the trends are going down on Cortex. Whatever, we're gonna go all-time high, I guess, 85 cents. CTXC, you think 1.2? Is that Cortex? Is that something else? Let me get back in there. I don't know what the thing is. Where? Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. CTXC. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. All right, let's use your numbers. Let's see what your numbers say. Best case scenario, guys, right? Best case scenario is 1.2, $1.20. All right, $1.20. We're at 53,000 that's paying us. Okay, do we have anything else here? Eternity. Nope, just depressing looking at numbers now. That's what I mean. I'm trying to put these numbers together so people realize how things are changing. Like, I know, like you see, I'm buying GPUs. GPUs are getting cheaper. GPUs are doing this. Yeah, things are changing. Ethereum is going to have a major ripple effect on GPU mining profitability. And look at this. We have nice all-time highs on our main go-to coins that we expect it to get to. And we're still not even making, what are we at? GPU income with ASICs staying at 30%. Net income, not for math. So we are still making, we're not even at half of what Ethereum is currently making all of us in the current bear market. We're not even halfway there. So already cut your profits by about 50 or 60%. Moving on to the next bull run. This is bull run numbers we're trying to get going on here to see how profitable we'll be in the next bull run. And it's less profitable than our current bear market with Ethereum. So it's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy on how much Ethereum is affecting your profitability. A lot of people like, just get rid of Ethereum. You know, let's just get it over with so we can move on to the next thing. You may be saying that, but realistically, you don't want that to happen. You're not going to be making anything anymore. You're going to have to shut your rigs off at that point. Things are, it's looking weird. Anyway, let's get to some more numbers here. We need more coins to pump up to see if we can get closer to this number here. Right now, we're at $5.3 million based on all this in the next bull run so far. We need more. We need more. We need more hope. We need more hope. Cortex, we got that. Bitcoin Gold. Anybody have Bitcoin Gold numbers? No Conflux, we got 38. We got Ergo at 35. Remember, this is based on this. So let's say this is next bull run, 86,000. If we were at 35 Ergo today, let's just adjust that. Today, if we were at 35 Ergo with today's emissions, $35 an Ergo coin, that's making us $1.2 million. Where in the next bull run, that's only making 302,000. You can see how much the emissions of 3 Ergo loss per block every 3 months adds up to 2025 in the next bull run here. So 1.2 million down to 302,000. That's crazy. Why are we not staking ETH? What are the profits? I don't know what the ETH staking profits are down to. 3.5%, 4%. Is that what they're at now? As more people stake, you know, obviously it drops. It started around 17.5%, 18%. Max Voltage, this is a good one for you. Are you still here? Max Voltage, you still here? I'm not sure if you're still here. But the triple halving, is that still a thing for Ethereum? Because I know Ethereum stakers, the validators, they're going to be getting all the transaction fee. Pretty much what miners are doing now, the validators are going to be getting that. And I know it's a big thing. You can add that rewards onto their APYs of staking. But with the whole triple halving coming into play, you know, they're only going to be getting like a 0.25 Ethereum type of reward per block. Is that still a thing that's going to be happening, the triple halving, or is that not happening? I haven't really heard about it for a while. Cause yeah, I don't know. I gotta look into it. But the triple halving, is that still a thing? Serpent, you're still here. Okay, Serpent, do you know, is the triple halving still a thing? You've never heard of the Ethereum? Okay, Max Voltage. Let's Ethereum triple halving. That's another thing that's coming with POS. Is Ethereum supposed to undergo a triple halving event, which is supposed to, in theory, make their price explode. Their emissions is going to be extremely low in the POS thing. So let's look triple halving. Triple halving, coin switch, merger coming, and the triple halving may help. This is June 6th. Where's the thing about how the triple halving actually works? But it's essentially exactly the way it sounds. It's going to be going through a triple halving block reward reduction in the proof of stake mechanism deal. Let's find it. The merge phase 1. Triple halving. So on August 5th, 20, an Ethereum update called 1559 fork. Are they calling that? To cut the story long, the upgrade involves reducing ETH supply, frictional pressure on the network. The process price some of the Bitcoin, which happens every 4 years. Yeah. It's called the triple halving. Combined with the move towards POS, dramatically reduce the issuance. That's just talking about the 1559 part. Where's the part where they drop their block rewards more? Can't find it. I'll find a good link for you sometime and send it to you, Max Voltage. I don't know where it is, but essentially it's exactly what it sounds like. The block rewards are pretty much going to be divided 3 times in the POS mechanism type of thing. Anyway, regardless, let's get going. What do we got here? Move towards the POS will dramatically reduce the issuance of ETH. How do you call something the triple halving if 1559 POS happened? What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they call it that, but they're calling this stuff triple halving stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I can't remember. I watched a video with some investment guy going through it, and it was very, very interesting, but I can't remember how the whole process worked. Okay, we need more coins. Are we running out of coins? Are we pretty much already come to the point where we're like, okay, things are not looking too hot anymore, or do we still got to try and bring this up more? There's still hope. There's still hope, but we haven't touched any of these coins yet. They call it that, or the thirdening. So when will the merge happen? Admin RF. It honestly, right now they're predicting it's a soft date of September 19th or earlier. It could happen anytime earlier, but it comes down, not probably, but it does, to the what is it, Gorelli? It's the 3rd testnet. It's their largest testnet they have. It's supposed to resemble Ethereum merge, you know, pretty much as close as they possibly can on mainnet. And if that goes through successfully, like the first 2 did, then we could see the merge happen anywhere within 2 to 4 weeks after that goes through. So next month is realistically the month that we are waiting to see. We got to see what happens with that testnet, if they call it a success or not. And then if it's a success, I think we will see the merge happen, you know, September 19th or sooner. It could happen like a week after that testnet. It could happen 2 weeks after that testnet, but it could happen anywhere within September 19th or sooner. So the merge is right around the corner, depending on the next testnet. That's really going to be the factor if it goes through. Do we call the BTC halving the quadruple halving because it has happened 4 times? Maybe the quadruple halving is coming up. It's coming up. I have no idea. I don't know the whole terms behind it. I don't know who came up with the term, but I think there's more to it. If it's just a 1559 thing, then the triple halving isn't as big of a deal as I thought. But I thought there was more happening on it once it actually moved to the POS side. But I don't know that. I don't know for sure. Longest running smart contract blockchain is ETC. Interesting. ETC will most likely be our best. Yeah, ETC is literally our next. Actually, we don't add a price in here. What do you guys think ETC is going to hit? You know, next bull run. The previous one was what, like 134 or something? Let's just look at ETC. And based on other histories, and yeah, like obviously ETC grows each cycle as well that we're used to seeing. You know, that's a matter. Let's not go with that. I don't really want to go with that huge spike. You know, it's a possibility, but that's like, if you don't catch that at that 1 hour, it might not be great. You know, let's just go with something around here. 73. We will see a big spike, but it looks like the average is in this type of area. Let's just say ETC hits 70. No, wait. We're talking about next bull run. What do you guys think next bull run? 220? 400 to 500? Serpent thinks 220. We're going to go with 220. Let's roll 220 here. ETC, $220. Bam. 3.7. It looks like, oh, guys, Ethereum just went down a little bit. Weren't we at 18 million something? Looks like we're losing a little bit of price or something going on there. Anyway, regardless. So, yeah, the second largest coin, though, you know, by a decent amount is Ethereum Classic. But GPUs are not going to be on Ethereum Classic. Well, they can be if you have free power or something. But it's going to be overloaded by Jazz miners and iPolos and everything like that. For, you know, at least a couple of years. Some iPolos will be falling off middle of 2024. The Jazz miners are good till 2028, 2029 or something. But regardless, it's going to be very ASIC heavy, and you're going to need cheap power to compete with anyone else. But that is the second largest coin. But in terms of GPUs, we're going to have to start looking at like the third largest coins. So we got Ravencoin, Ergo, Conflux, Flux. I think Flux and Ergo will probably have the largest gains in the next bull run. They are, you know, two contenders. Everyone's talking about them, right? We got Flux on one side. We got Ergo on the other side. They're both doing great things to help out, and they want to stay proof of work. Those are our best bets for real. But, you know, it's going to take a couple cycles because they're nowhere near where they need to be to support all this hash rate. Crazy looking at these numbers. Now, we always have hope. We have hope. Some people think 80% is ASIC on Ethereum. If that's the case, you know, we're way more profitable now. 80% ASICs, that's highly unlikely. So I don't think that's a thing. Let's go back to the 50%. So if there's 50% ASICs on the Ethereum network right now, based on our pricing predictions here right now that we have, there's still other coins to add. But based on our predictions, we're about as profitable right now, spread out across those coins, as what, you know, those coins are paying the same amount as Ethereum. Now, there's still more you got to add into here. Remember, we're just comparing this to all the miners on Ethereum. Now, we still have all the hash rate that's currently on the other coins that Ethereum is going to double to. So you still got to kind of account increased difficulty, which will drop this, you know, the profitability down a bit. But at least in terms of how much these other coins are going to be paying out to the miners on the networks, we're pretty close, as long as 50% of the current Ethereum network is ASICs, and it's, you know, and this is a bear market. So, you know, this is almost best case scenario right here, is we'll be as profitable as the current bear market in the next bull run. But again, we don't know. We could see higher gains. We could see less gains on some things. You know, we still don't know 100%. And this is also 50% ASICs, which I think is too high of a number. But I don't know. We don't know. Absolutely crazy. ETC to 20 euros now at this time. ETC is 20 euros right now. Next bull run is when the war ends. Coca-Cola, that is my concern about ETC. What's Coca-Cola say? What's Coca-Cola say? What's the concern? ETC, no leaders, no partnerships for the hardcore. Oh yeah, that's very true. They are the original ETH, but they don't have, they don't have all the contracts. They don't have everything that ETH has. And ETH has a massive user base on its network. So yeah, craziness. One of these coins is the upcoming Amazon. And hey, remember, there might not be the coin that actually truly explodes and can support something might not be on this list. It might not even be released yet. It may just be coming out. We have no idea. The future, you know, anything can happen. It's crypto. We could see way higher gains in this. But like as we looked earlier, like we're gonna need Ergo at like, what was it, $1,800 a coin? We're gonna need Flux at like $400 or $500 a coin, you know, to actually become a single coin go-to. So that's way out there still. It's way out there. The type of gains we're gonna need is extreme to, you know, remain as current profitability is. How profitable was Ethereum mining in 2017? Let's find out. Where's ETH 2017? Let's go ETH 2017. What am I doing? Why did I put 2017? I need ETH. What did the price hit back in 2017? Back in here. So Ethereum hit $1,396. So we're about what the all-time high was in 2018. The peak is about, it was slightly higher than what we're currently at right now. But what was the hash rate at the time is the question here. So let's just go back to, I guess, this, the average network block time. 2017 is this rough area. And here, where we at? Whoa. Yeah, way down. There's like no hash rate. Can I look at this part? Yeah. 27. So yeah, look at this. There's like 118 terahash. You're mining like what? 6 Ethereum a month? So you're, oh wow. Picture that. 6. I can't remember what it was. I don't know a good prediction. Oops, go back to that. I don't know how to guesstimate that, but let's say in this time frame, when did I have those? That was 380. It was around here somewhere. So yeah, picture this. So picture 12 RX 580s, 4 gigabyte cards. We're mining Ethereum. You're getting about 1.2 Ethereum a month, 0.22 something a week at around 200 terahash with 360 mega hash. So say 360 mega hash back here, you're probably mining 2 or 3 Ethereum per month. So $2,000 or $3,000 a month on a 380 mega hash rig is what you're making in 2017. You know, rough estimation there. That's pretty insane profitability thinking about it. And that's only 380 mega hash. Minimal investment needed. Look at the investment cost now compared to then. Absolutely insane. Crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. So you could say you're making about $3,000 with 380 mega hash. Now, like, what's this? 2 gigahash is currently at $1,200. I'm making less than half with 2 gigahash now than what 12 480s were making in 2017. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane. For you ETH lovers, ETC is Vitalik's crazy runaway truck. That's true. That's a pretty true statement. Oh my gosh. Oh man. My point is, how profitable was it before the bull run started? Oh, I don't know. What was the hash rate and stuff then? Okay, we got to go back into this. So 2017. I don't know, there's like 18 terahash on the network. Even before that, you look in 2016, 5.2 terahash was on. Is that even right? Yeah. Yeah, imagine that, 5 terahash on the Ethereum network early 2017, 2016. Wow, you're probably mining like 10 ETH a month, 15 ETH a month. But what was the price then? 2017. Let's okay, price of Ethereum in 2017. Early 2017. So what was the price here? 10. $140, I guess, early. So you're mining like 10 or 15 a month. 140, 150. Not very much. You weren't making very much here pre-bull run. Craziness. It's crazy looking back at those times, huh? Don't you think? All right. Well, I don't know. I guess we pretty much went through everything we've been looking at. We can play with this chart some more some other time, but we can see the numbers here. Like, next bull run's not looking too hot, guys. Not looking too hot. Later on today, we're going to be streaming some more ARC on the gaming channel, so be sure to check that out at Rabid Gaming as well. Do we have any last-minute questions here before we wrap this up? I see Fully Electric is saying, can you not use what to mine to do a calculation by adjusting the difficulty and hash rate? Yes, you possibly could. Yeah, you know what? We can try that right quick, actually. Good call. Good call. Let's do that. Fully Electric is 100% correct here. Let's take, I don't know, a single, where's it? What kind of, let's take a 3070. Let's see what a 3070 would theoretically be making on Ethereum at that time, I guess. So, oh, how are we going to adjust this? So we're going to need, oh, and the block rewards are higher at the time too. I forgot about that. What was the, anyone know what the block reward was back in 2016, 2017? Anybody, like 3 then, or was it 5 then? I don't even know. And difficulty back then. Ethereum difficulty. I don't even know if they'll let me copy and paste in the difficulty from over there. $14 point whatever terahash. Like, what's it saying for difficulty right now? What to mine? Yeah, this is giving me some crazy 1 point something to the power of 6e. I don't know if I can officially change the difficulty the way we need it to be to see this properly. I'm not sure what the calculation would be. It was 5 then, 10, 6, 8, 10. 5. Okay, we're going to go with block reward of 5. Not 5,000. I don't know what the difficulty would be, though. Like, it's saying average difficulty TH 2459, and then like right now 11.778. I'll put 1865 and see what that does, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. 1160. See, look, that's 1.17 something, so it's definitely way out to lunch. I'm not sure what the difficulty is. I don't know what difficulty to put in here from 2017. Does anybody know what this would be? How to do that comparison? ETH is going to slowly fade away over the coming years. Back when I was only mining BTC, I did not start to mine ETH until the A10 Pro came out back in early 2020. Block reward is 5 in early 2017, then moved to 3 at the end of the year. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, block reward of 5 is there, but yeah, I can't change the difficulty. I don't even know what that would be, but you know, we can at least pretend. Let's say, you know, ETH has a current 5 block reward. How much is it making now? So right now, at the current price, with current difficulty, with a 5 block reward, a 3070 is making $2.64 a day. Now we got to drop the difficulty by a crap ton, and then adjust the price down to nothing. But it was probably very profitable to mine back then. Remove 1.1. What? Remove and just have the 7 here? What? Just have that? I think that's gonna, I don't know if that's gonna be right. That's probably gonna, that makes me seem like it's a huge difficulty now. I don't know. Let's see. That's negative 31 cents now. Oh, now it's 7.8. Oh, we really messed this up. Do 0.045. 0.045. Calculate. Let's say we're making about $43 million a day. Oh, that's at the current price, though. That's at the current price. Oh my gosh. 0.45. Okay, try that. That's still telling us we're about 43 million a day on a single. Can you imagine that single 3070 pulling in $43 million a day? Oh my gosh. See, now we're just guessing. Try 0.8. Try 0. This. We're like, we have no idea what difficulty we got to set for this. $43 million. After power. Power cost is 31 cents. Oh my gosh. Inflation, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what it'd be, but I don't know. A 3070 back in 2017 was probably mining a lot. Like, but reset the numbers and move the decimal over 1. Okay, let's do let's go back. Let's just go right back to here. Put in a single 3070, calculate. And then just move. All right, let's go back into here. 5. Let's move the decimal over 1. So we're going to go. So 0.1. All right, let's see this. Bam. $29.15 a day. If we move the decimal over 1. So now it's saying at 5 block reward at the current price. That's at the current price. It's $29. What would be, oh, now we need the BTC value at the time. Oh, we need more conversion stuff now. Okay, how much were we mining? Estimated rewards. How many coins? 0.6 Ethereum per month, per day. 0.15 Ethereum a day based on that. 0.15. So if we went copy and, you know, what was the Ethereum price back then? Do we have that? So say it was what? Leading up, we're at 10, 12, 14, you know. All right, let's say it was $11, 2017, $11 a coin. So we got 11 times 0.1. How much was it? Where is it? 0.15. 0.1539. It was $1.69 a day. I don't know if all this stuff is correct. I don't know what we're doing with the numbers here, but allegedly, based on that current power price, that's $1.69 a day, which is still way more than what we're seeing right now. Obviously, mining wasn't a big deal back then. Like, people didn't really know about it, realize it, and stuff like that. But at $15 or $11 a day, if these numbers are correct, that was still $1 something a day before the big explosion. So I don't know. I don't know if any of these numbers are in there correct or not. It was a small group of people. That's how much I'm making right now. What would a 4090 do now? 4090, I was doing 7 to 9 per day with 27 mega hash a week, 0.15 ETH per week. That's crazy. This is point. Oh yeah, that's per week. Never mind, not a day. You're right. That says per week. The day is right here, 0.021. Oh, got to change those calculations around. All right, so 0. So we got to go 11 times 0.021988. So that's about 24 cents a day. If, you know, any of this stuff here is correct. I don't know at all if this is the correct difficulty or anything in there. So, yeah, who knows? Yeah, I was looking at week. The daily was this. So 49 cents a day or so is what something was showing. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this. I guess we're going to wrap it up here. We've been here for a couple hours. If you want to know how to play with this, you know, maybe I'll make another one, public beta, for you guys to play with of this chart. And if you want a link to that, this actually right here, if you want a link to this so you can play with it all by yourself and stuff, I will make a new one, make it public, and then you guys can ask me for the link and I'll do that for you guys if that's something you want. Because, you know, it'll be a lot of fun playing with numbers, get an idea of like, what do we need to hit for GPUs to be awesome again, type of thing. Anyway, thank you for coming out to this. Be sure to check out the Rabid Gaming channel sometime if you would like to watch us play some video games on Ark Survival Evolved. I will see you guys all on the next one.